Yeah, moderation. Okay, good. Moderation. We'll close that. We're not talking about that right now. We're not talking about moderation. All right. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about the White House card. Okay. Now, I've heard a lot of people talking about the White House card, and this is what I think. All right, with the White House card. By the way, let me fix my fresh to death here. All right, make sure I look good. Uh, so for the White House card, um, these are some of my picks that I think the White House card should have. All right. Um, John Jones, and the reason why I'm talking about this today is because John Jones posted the other day that you probably saw his last fight, is what he said on the internet. And I think that that is hilarious. It's definitely a bargaining tool. Every time John talks, there's a bargaining. He's doing something to bargain with the UFC. Everybody thinks John is stupid or he's this or he's that. The guy's smart. He will post, "Oh, I'm retired," and then he gets to fight with Stipe. So now he's like, I think you guys saw my last fight, and everybody's like, "Oh, John Jones is retiring. Blah blah blah. He's never gonna fight again." No, John Jones wants to be on the White House card. That's why he did this. That's why he's posting on Twitter and saying that you probably saw his last fight. He said you probably, keyword, everybody, keyword, probably might have saw my last fight in the UFC. Yeah, until they give him the White House. All right. And here's my thing with the White House card. If you want guaranteed win, you would put John Jones. I don't care who he fights, Alex Pereira. I think John Jones is calling out Alex Pereira because he already knows he can beat him. He's kind of like Mayweather. Every time John Jones picks a fighter, he's already analyzed them. He already knows he can beat him. What I think they should do is have him fight Dominic Reyes. The first fight they had, everybody thought John lost. And there's more of a story there. It'd be great for the press conference. That'd be the first one. The second fight I would pick would be Colby Covington versus Dustin Poirier. And the reason why I would do that is because those two guys can't stand each other either. It would be great at the press conference. It would be great in the fight. Dustin Poirier is retired, but you'd be surprised how many MMA fighters retire and come back. So let's not even talk about retirement because they all come back when the money's right. So my card would be John Jones versus Dominic Reyes, possibly John Jones versus Pereira because it'll bring a lot of eyes, but I feel like he already knows what he can do to beat Pereira. Dominic Reyes, I think, would be a better fight, and Dominic's doing good. There's a lot of history there. The second one would be Colby Covington and Dustin Poirier. Third one's going to be obviously Kayla Harrison and Amanda Nunes. There's a lot of story there. That'll be great for the fight and the press conference. Then you got Masvidal versus Leon Edwards. Now, those guys don't like each other. Great for the fight, great for the press conference. And Masvidal doesn't like Colby either. So you'd have all these guys on the same press conference. You're going to need security for sure. But I think that would be great. Then you would also want Max Holloway for the BMF title versus Conor McGregor. They already fought once from what I remember. And Conor won. But I think he owes him that fight. And I think that would be a great fight. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think Max Holloway is going to win. So Max Holloway versus Conor McGregor. Then you got Justin Gaethje. He's the interim champ, I guess you want to call it. Justin Gaethje versus Ilia Topuria on the White House card. Then you got Valentina Shevchenko versus the girl who she's already fought a couple times, and I'm pretty sure she lost to her twice and then won the third time. The Mexican girl, I can't think of her name right now. That would be a great fight. So there you go. You got a bunch of fights right there that would be great for the White House card. And the press conference would be electric if you had all these people in it. You know, you had all these people in it. You got Amanda Nunes and Kayla Harrison. You know, they're not going to be, quiet. You got Masvidal, Colby, and Masvidal, Leon. Then you got Dustin Poirier, who can't stand Colby. You got John Jones fighting Dominic Reyes, who, John Jones looks at that fight and knows that everybody doubts him. So I think if it was me, I would have all these people on the White House card. No doubt about it. And everybody wants title fights. That's great. Justin Gaethje will be a title fight. Valentina Shevchenko will be a title fight. Max Holloway's got the BMF belt. There you go. You got another belt on the line, the BMF belt, right? And then you got Kayla Harrison and Amanda Nunes. There's 3 title fights, right? Yeah, 3 title fights and a BMF belt and rivalries for days. So, I mean, if you want 3 title fights, a BMF belt, and 4 rivalries, you're going to put, and John Jones is a title fight too. John Jones is a title fight too, because let's be honest, he's still the champ. Whether it was an interim champ, he's still the champ. So you got John Jones, that's a title fight. You got Justin Gaethje, title fight. You got Valentina, title fight. You got BMF belt, Holloway versus Connor, whatever. It's a belt. All right, and then you got Masvidal versus Leon Edwards. It just needs to be done. It needs to be done. All right, and if Leon can't do it, Masvidal versus Nate Diaz. We need another rematch with that. Masvidal versus Nate Diaz. Colby Covington versus Poirier. It needs to be done. These guys have been talking forever. They have not fought. It needs to be done. They should be fighting each other. John Jones versus Dominic Reyes. Dominic's looking good now. He's ready. He feels like he won that fight. Forget the Pereira thing. They're doing it just because he's got eyes on him. Yes, he's the most famous guy in the UFC right now. I get it. But John wants to fight him. And if John wants to fight you, it means he's already beat you. I'm going to be honest with you. John Jones is a lot like Mayweather. If he picks somebody to fight him, like he's like, oh, I want to fight this guy, he's going to smoke him like he did Stipe. He's going to smoke him like he did DC. He's going to smoke him like whoever he picks. But he ain't picking Dominic Reyes. Right? He ain't picking him. Dominic Reyes and John Jones is what I think should be on the White House card. So I'm just tuning in for that. Obviously, my channel has to do with astrophotography, but I do mixed martial arts. I've done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, karate. I've competed, so I love martial arts. So even though I do like astrophotography, I also love martial arts. I also love all sorts of things, riding motorcycles, ATVs, boats, all that. I love it all. So this video is not really like related to astrophotography, but one thing I know about is MMA. And so I figured I would put a live video up here and talk to some people about the White House card and see what you guys think. Because when I saw John Jones saying that he's saying we might have saw his last fight, I said, this guy wants to be on the White House card. And yes, Pereira and him would be a good fight, I guess. I don't see it being as good as people think. You know, I think John Jones would take him down and he would hold him there and he'd ground and pound him and he'd probably tap him out. That's what I think. I think that's what John Jones's plan would be, is to do that. However, every time everybody says something about John Jones, oh, he can't do this, he can't do that. Whoever he goes against, he wins, whether it's a striker or a wrestler. But I think John Jones, smart as he is, would take him down. So I say, give him Dominic Reyes. Those two are going to bang. They're both tall. Reyes can wrestle. You know, give him Dominic Reyes. There's more of a story there. Now, if not, fine. If Dominic Reyes can't do it, then I'm fine with Pereira doing it. But I think the White House card should have John Jones on it, Dustin Poirier and Colby, Masvidal for sure, Leon, Justin Gaethje, obviously. Why would you not put Justin Gaethje on any card? The guy is a human pit bull. Have you looked at him? Look at Justin Gaethje in between rounds and his shoulders and his build. He is a pit bull. You want that guy on any card. I don't care if he was fighting a grandma. I would want to watch it. All right? He could be fighting King Kong, and I would watch a Justin Gaethje fight. Amanda Nunes and Kayla Harrison. We got to have that on the White House card. Got to have that on the White House card. Kayla deserves it. All right? Kayla friggin' deserves it. And the rest of them. And then for the prelims, do what you want with the prelims, you know? I mean, there's some good prelim fighters. Some of the fighters I saw the other night did pretty good. Jacoby did pretty good. He came back pretty hard. There's a couple good guys that could be on the prelims, but I'm talking more the main card and the main fighters. I say If you want title fights, John's a title fight, Gaethje's a title fight, Valentina's a title fight, Nunes is a title fight, and then do the BMF with McGregor and Holloway. It'd be a great fight. And then from there we do the rest. You know, we do Masvidal and we do Colby, Masvidal versus Leon, Colby versus Mr. Louisiana himself, Mr. Louisiana hot sauce. All right, we do that. That's what the White House card should have on it. Dustin Poirier, Colby, Masvidal. I mean, just the names alone are going to bring the eyes. And then the way they behave and the way they fight, the press conference is going to be off the chain if you have all these people in the same room. It would be off the chain if you have Masvidal, Colby, and Dustin Poirier in the same room. Then you add Kayla, who also knows Masvidal and who also is like, oh, me and Amanda used to train together. I mean, come on. Then, you know, and Justin Gaethje and Ilia Topuria just talks shit nonstop, no matter what stage he's on. I mean, it would be the press conference of a century if they had all these people at it. So UFC, if you're listening, all right, these are the people that should be on the white card. These are the people that are going to bring eyes to you. These are the people that make the press conference great again. All right? These are the people that make the press conference great again, not boring like the past however many since, I don't even know. There's been some boring press conferences. You want a good press conference? You put all these people on the White House card. Your press conference will be through the roof, not to mention the views. Now, thank you very much for checking out my live. Maybe in my next video, I'll talk about astrophotography since that's what I do on this channel. But the truth is I love martial arts. I'll probably just be talking about martial arts at some point too. There's plenty of things coming with the astrophotography. And thank you for everybody who does watch. And you guys take it easy. I'm out.